Hello and welcome back for part 4 of my Creeping Death Let's Play campaign. So, last time the army of Avaland backed out of here. Thinking about it, I may have been able to actually have my hero come out of this army last turn and go block that army, which might have let me attack and wipe it out this turn, but I didn't think of that. Anyway, I think there's no threat, at least that we can see right now, that's going to be coming after either of our settlements. So I think Musk can go ahead and make this attack at Varenka Hills, try and wipe out whatever armies of the Scabby Eye are there. At full strength, apart from a few casualties on this unit, and then nasty Skulkers who just need to be kept out of melee for a while. That does make us a little weaker, kind of carrying around these two wounded units, but I think we're still fine. Actually, let's go ahead and scout.
Get going. Moving.
Okay, so this is the...
Skulkers.
Yeah, this is the army that attacked Forest of Gloom. Doesn't have much left in it. And they only have 5 units in the garrison, which is just 3 Gubbos and 2 Orc Boys. Yeah, so this shouldn't be a problem at all. Get revenge for our Forest of Gloom garrison. Yep, we'll have enough movement to come most of the way back to Arachnarok as well.
What? Bring the bad moon. Good.
Alright, I think the odds are more in my favour than this suggests, but that's fine.
Stabby.
Don't want to be auto-resolving at this stage anyway.
Orcs will.
Get you in the army.
On it. Zoggin, get 'em. Fix 'em.
Alright, so 2 units of archers, and then they've got the wolf chariots, wolf riders, and their great shaman lord. Alright.
We is better than them. Goblins.
Yeah, let's keep the nasty Skulkers just totally out of the combat. They've got Stalk, so even if their fast units are coming around our flanks, they shouldn't see or go after these guys. Everyone else I'm fine taking a bit of damage on. Trying to think about how to use the spiders, the Spider Riders. I don't think they have... Well, maybe they do okay in a shootout with the wolf chariots, I'm not too sure.
Great Shamans.
I think I just want the Arachnarok Spider in the middle. Have a Lord on one flank, hero on the other. Maybe keep these Spider Riders off to this side and have my archers over here. And they're coming at me, alright. Okay, they have the cavalry on this flank. Let's go ahead and switch over the Spider Riders. I think the melee and missile Spider Riders can take care of the Goblin Wolf Riders really easily. Anything else I want to do with this battle line positioning wise though? I don't think so. Make sure everyone's got the right stance and so on. Okay, so we're going to have some of our archers pivot round to deal with these ones. We actually have the same range as them, which is good. Not too concerned about them shooting our big boss there. Let's get stuck in. Yeah, victory's in a grasp. Okay, this unit got wrecked. Great. Yeah, spiders did a good job. Let the rest of the line come onto us. Our cavalry can come clean up their archers. We're doing a lot of hit point damage to this with dwarf chariots. Yeah, they're basically going to rout. This unit shattered. Good. Come on the back. You can get into the melee over here. Yeah, I think this is going really well. Barely taking damage on my spider even. Alright, so the Great Shaman Lord's back here, but I'm not really concerned about him. Let's have you... Alright, let's focus fire on this unit. Yeah, I think they're close to giving up completely. Got these gobbos right where we want them. You guys can advance over this way. Yeah, you chase after these. I'll let cavalry move if they're gonna try and get us in melee. Yeah, we really did not take much damage here at all. Alright, these ones aren't really coming back, I think. Yeah, it's just the Great Shaman taking a bit of damage on Musk. The Great Shaman's not going to stand a chance against the Arachnarok. Yeah, probably just hits a tree, whatever. Alright, good job. Oh, it's like the army losses. Great. Now that was clean. Yeah, very happy with that. No kills on their archers. Really good. Well, no kills on the chariots either. That's embarrassing for them. So I'll sack this again. I think I'm happy with them keeping this territory. It's not doing much for them. Next time they move an army in, I can come smash it up again. Decent amount of post-battle loot coming in. That's good. Yep, sack it. Alright, Swindler for my big boss. Alright. So, this is the Warboss defeated event, kind of similar to the Norscan Chieftain defeated. So I'm not allowing confederations this game. Obviously, if I was, then confederating this Gabii would give me a whole bunch of more territory, but yeah, I want to do it. I want to do this kind of differently from the Throg campaign, I think. So let's just go ahead and execute this guy. It doesn't make too much difference. It's not like he was particularly high rank, but I kind of like the fact that this is a way to actually permanently kill an enemy faction leader. They'll get someone else, but yeah. We don't need this Git or his rabble. Smash him. Okay. And yeah, now we get to
The tribe's ready.
head back to Eckendorf. I could sit here and raid, I guess. But probably better to move back. Yeah, probably better to just kind of move like that. So I'm able to help either settlement next turn. Could go into ambush stance and try to draw enemy armies towards me, but I think that's a bit of a risk. Just see if I can do anything with my hero. So I'm going to try and assassinate either of these guys. That's maybe worth doing. Sort of free experience, I think. We don't need him in the army over this end turn. He can join back up next turn easily enough. So I've maxed these two out. He's one rank away from getting a giant spider. I think just put a point into assassinate, since that's what he's trying to do here. This one's rank 3, this is rank 2. I think the Empire Captain's just less annoying. Assault units, assault garrisons, whatever. He also has wound rather than assassinate. So let's see if we can take out that Goblin Big Boss. 48%, but only a 3% chance of our hero getting wounded. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. And yeah, too far away from being able to search the Forest of Gloom, so we've got enough gold to afford some hero actions.
Stab!
Okay, that was anticlimactic.
I'll take him out, boss!
Oh. Okay, I think I see what happened here. He's already done a hero action because leaving then rejoining Musk before the attack here counts as that. I wish the game would do more to like tell you, hey, you can't do that hero action attempt this turn.
I'm special.
It's whatever. We can just we'll just join him back into the army. Oh, probably I can't even do that, right?
Morg says what?
Yeah.
Best idea.
Alright, this is a bit annoying. I'm now prone to being wounded or assassinated by these two. It should be fine still.
The tribe's ready.
Camp stance. Yep. Up to Silver Chevron experience on the Arachnarok Spider. Good. And so what do they have left here? Military presence. Oh, they have a full stack here or here. That's interesting. Well, if it moves into Vrenka Hills, we can go attack it. If it's down here at Late Siege, we can possibly go deal with it as well.
The tribe's
I think I'm still happy with where Snorko is. This army's recruiting. If they come to attack me here, I can withdraw. Check on the garrison. Okay, it's pretty close to full strength. And get these upgrades going. It takes 5 turns. That is, yeah, I guess 50% onto 3 rounds up to 5. Too bad. Alright, no new enemies. Really nice that we can sack this without coming into contact with Carrick Dron, which does border this region. I think that's all I'm going to do for this turn. Let's have a... Oh, let's just assign this sword to somebody. Let's put that on this hero.
Who should we zap?
So you've got Berserker Sword, charge bonus and weapon strength.
Stabber.
This is armor piercing, weapon damage, and melee attack. Sure, I think that's a slightly better weapon, and I think I'd rather have the better weapon on this guy. Alright. Just have a quick look at diplomacy first. So it's 8 regions, or 8 settlements on the Scabby Eye. I think they only have 1 major settlement though. So there's 1, 2, 3 that are part of the same region as, or province as Barak Var. Then they've got 1, 2, 3, 4 that are all part of the Ekrund province, basically where Wozak started. So they have Ekrund. Oh, that's only 7 settlements. Where's their other one? Bitterstone Mine, Dragonhorn Mines. Okay. So they do have another minor settlement here, but they only have 1 major settlement. Yeah, I'm just not that concerned about the Scabby Eye. I think Karazakrak really is by far the bigger threat out of all the enemies we're fighting. Yeah, 16 unit garrison in Karazakrak, so that's up at tier 3 now. Yeah, that's a problem. Gonna end up facing Longbeards pretty soon. Nice! Okay, Thorgrim's gone to war with Grimgor. That's really good. I'm now less concerned about encountering Grimgor, because I won't share a border with Grimgor. He must be coming after the dwarves here. Hopefully he declares a war on them. Alright. It's not that I think he's necessarily going to be able to take them out, but depending how the position goes here, I can see trying to make a push towards Karazakarak once the defenses are upgraded in my settlements here. Akendorf and Barakvar. Okay, Snorko stood here. Yeah, if this army comes to attack him, I can always choose to withdraw. I've got the garrison as reinforcements. I can make that decision at the time. Nothing too bad can happen, I think. It's good to just gain scrap and a little experience from raiding. Okay, I think we have done everything here. Yeah. Okay, so they did make the attack. They do have huntsmen and crossbows, but otherwise pretty low tier units. So they don't have enough here to besiege the settlement. Unfortunately, I don't think the odds are as bad as this is saying, but I don't think we have a great chance to win, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and retreat with Snorko. Yeah, when he retreats to the other side of Barakvar, so he's still within reinforcement range. Ah, okay, this is going to be a problem. Okay, so now Wurzag and the Scabii are going to come attack. Yeah, and I can't retreat again. Alright. Okay, well, this is why we have the guy who's immortal being like the second army here. Yeah, we have no chance here at all. What we need to do... Oh, this is going to be difficult. We need to lose the battle, but we can't retreat. So Snorko unfortunately gets wounded no matter what, but these units... I don't want to actually take too much damage on these units. They won't get the settlement unless my army all gets wiped out. Obviously auto-resolve would do that, but I'm not going to auto-resolve this. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a problem to deal with later too, but worry about that afterwards. So maybe it was better... Well, I don't know. I didn't realize that Snorko would retreat back to the other side of... Yeah, back to the other side of Barakvar. Oh, we have a choke point. I doubt it's going to do us any good, though. Okay, yeah, it's this battle, or this map. Just trying to think about how to go about this. Yeah, I mean, it's not really possible. There's no way that my garrison units all get wiped out here before we get the army losses, and the enemy never like prolongs the battle. The AI doesn't prolong the battle to run you down. So I think we should be fine here. So then they'll probably come besiege, but then I can make the underway hop over with Musk and my main army, and sally out with the besieged troops. So okay, I'm thinking what should ultimately happen here is just that Snorko gets wounded, which is okay. Yeah, you guys need to get in here. I don't think they have much cavalry. I think they just have a couple of units as pump wagons. This is actually a really good battle to be fighting against this army. It's too bad we don't have missile units to be able to shoot them as they're coming across. At least I get to blast away a bunch with this. Yeah. Yeah. No, that wasn't a good cast. There's such a big clump of orcs. Yeah, so it's mostly melee savage orcs, which they are pretty tough. I'm confident I can win with Musk coming in. Just not sure if there's a way I can minimize damage I'm going to take on these garrison units. so that they're in better shape to help in the next battle. I think, unfortunately, there's not. I might be better just having Snorko essentially suicide here. It's inevitable he gets wounded. Like, I can't win this battle. Him getting wounded earlier probably makes my army rout sooner. I don't know, man. It's kind of tough. I think we just throw ourselves into melee here. We're not going to last very long. We hopefully don't take crazy amounts of damage. I don't want my units... Yeah, I basically don't want my units routing and getting partly run down is the main concern here, I think. Oh, just spew that magic into the back of my own guys. That's really stupid. Yeah. We're not going to have much of the garrison left after this, I think. But we will have enough units that they don't automatically take the settlement. Okay, point blank cast here. Point blank cast here should actually hit them rather than my own guys. Hopefully. Yeah, sorry Snorko, dude. You're just gonna have to get wounded here, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't think I even want to cast this. I'd rather just lose. Yeah, that's fine. Snorko routing's fine. So I want these guys to rout without getting too damaged. It's a funny battle where we are able to retreat. Like the units, Snorko gets wiped out, but the garrison doesn't. I didn't. Yeah. Okay, I guess I didn't quite lose half of them. This army's tough. It's mostly melee stuff at least. I think we can probably make it work. So Snorko's dead. Oh, sorry, Snorko's wounded. He didn't have anything valuable. They'd probably steal this. Oh, they stole my Swindler. Okay, whatever. Now they get to come lay siege to the settlement, but they can't attack it right away. Right. Yeah, okay. So all as I thought. Oh, wait. No! Snorko was killed? That's no good. What happened to him being our faction leader? Oh wow, he really was killed. Nuts. Alright, forget what I was saying about that. Oh, now Musk is our faction leader. Okay, so I guess when you're playing as a minor faction, you don't get the benefit of an immortal leader or something. Okay, well that's good to know. That's... yeah, I guess I maybe would have been less, like, cavalier with exactly where Snorko was standing. Okay, well, rip Snorko. So let's see. Basically, I'm kind of priced, I think, into making this move down south. Join up here. I think I actually want to hop over onto this side of Barrackvar so that when I launch the attack out of the settlement, the reinforcements come from the same direction. Yeah. I don't see any military presence here. Okay, we can't do anything about this turn. It's too urgent. Like, yeah, it's a priority for me to come down and try and help this defense. Guess there's some chance this army intercepts us, but that's a risk I have to take here. Yeah, they did. Okay, well, there's good news and bad news here. The good news is, if we win this battle, we get to wipe all of them out. The bad news is, if we lose, we get wiped out. And I don't have my garrison troops. But overall, I think that's okay still. So Wurzag's got Effigy of the Git, which stops a unit from moving, so I've got to watch for him casting that on Musk. He's got Brain Burster. Okay, that's going to do some damage to our infantry and stuff. And Gaze of Mork, yeah. Alright, well he hasn't got Foot of Gork, I guess, and he's on foot. And he's at least vulnerable to missile fire. Let's have a Shaman. It's kind of whatever. It's mostly just the Savage Orc infantry. Okay, let's see how we do with this. Now they're the attackers, I believe. Because they... Is that correct? Yeah, I think so. So they have to come towards us. Unfortunately, the Underway Battles is a pretty narrow deployment zone here. Okay, I definitely want my spiders to get out and get around their army and break up their advance a little. It's tricky because they have both missile units and some fast-ish units of their own. But I really can't be facing that onslaught of Savage Orcs all at once. Let's have the Arachnarok Spider start out at the front too. Everyone else can sit back. Pretty worried about my nasty Skulkers in this one. But the priority is to win the battle, not to preserve nasty Skulkers. And at least they don't have boar boys. Yeah, so the Snotling Pump Wagons, what's my plan for those? I think I want this hero on one flank and Musk on the other. Snotling Pump Wagons aren't too bad, I just don't want them getting into my archer line, I think, is the issue. And in terms of elevation, alright, we want to be at the crest of this little rise, I think. So, guys, all take a step forward, if you would. Yeah, maybe a tiny bit further. Oh, it's good. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the Arachnarok Spider's faster than their all their units, including the pump wagons. Alright, well, let's do this. See if there's any chance I can squeeze my Spider Riders around the flank. I think the melee Spider Riders I should just hold back. We're not really looking to get into melee with any of their guys here until they're much closer. Just keep them in reserve to kind of countercharge against the pump wagons. Probably going to get hit by some of Wurzag's magic, but I'd rather a Brain Burster goes off on the relatively dispersed Spider Riders than goes off on my clumped up Gobbos. Yeah, which is what's happening. Oh no, that's just a Vindictive Flare, that's fine. Definitely want these guys to just be running at us. They're not going to be able to get around the flank. That's okay. They're not coming really en masse. I think we'll have... I think this is good enough. Need to be careful with micromanagement when they do get close. Probably want to start getting magic down ASAP as well. Where are the pump wagons? Don't know. Alright, they actually wasted a magic buffing up those Savage Orcs who aren't even going to get into melee here. That's good for me. Still can't see where the pump wagons are. They've got a couple of... Oh, here they are. Okay. How fast are they? 60? 46. Ah, oh right, because they're getting hit by the Spider Venom. Yeah. They also have a couple of hidden units, which... So they're a bit stronger than it looks like here, because they have nasty Skulkers of their own. Okay. Arachnarok Spider getting shot by their archers. That's alright. No. Actually, this is a little bit of a problem, I think. Musk might get put in melee here. Used another buff up here. My goblins are starting to get into range. Okay, that's good. Hidden units, yeah, that's the nasty Skulkers, I believe. Okay, this is fine. Snotling pump wagons are getting wrecked. Okay, we don't need... yeah. We're in good enough shape on this flank to bring the big boss in here. What we basically want to do is just get... alright. I don't want you getting in melee with these savage orcs, but I guess I don't have too much choice. Alright, more or less all my guys are in melee. Oh, Arachnarok Spider actually not faring well. Yikes. Doing okay here though. Spider Riders. Yeah, Spider Riders need a lot more help. Really wish I could have somehow got them around so they weren't, yeah, like outmaneuvered the enemy a little bit, but it just wasn't possible. Okay, we're doing fine on this flank though. Let's push our advantage here. He took quite a bit of damage. Spider needs to try and get out of here. Oh, he's was like hindered in place. I see. I see what happened. Now it can move. Okay, good. Oh man, Musk routed. Shoot, and my Spider Riders routed here as well. Okay, that's not good at all. Getting overwhelmed on this flank. Yeah, Gobbos here about to break too. Alright, fall back. Musk is still taking damage. That's really not good. Okay, you guys need to go into melee. Nasty Skulkers, okay. Oh, critical couple of minutes here. We're not close to the war meter. I think they're going to get that before us. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Yep, keep running. Arachnarok Spiders doing okay now, I guess. Okay, one of my nasty Skulk units shattered, I guess. That's bad. Can't do much about their archers. There's not many of them, though, at least. My archers are still more or less free firing. That's really good, at least. Yeah, you guys just have to get into melee here. Alright, our flank on this side is still collapsing. We've done a lot of damage to them in the middle, though. A lot of damage. Oh, get the wall going. Good. Is that enough to break them? Okay, Musk fled off the battlefield. Our leadership's really low, though. I think we're doing it? Oh, I'm not sure, man. Have to just focus fire as much as possible here. Arachnarok Spiders actually done okay here in the end. They've got heroes left, which is a problem. Maybe these units are starting to rout from the concentrated missile fire. Yes, it looks like they are. Okay. Need to turn around and sort out our back line. Yeah, we've got these units that are able to refire. Savage Orc's broken. No. Okay, I think just shoot their archers at this point. Wazag's low on health. We don't actually. Well, he's getting wiped out. Assuming we can win this, which I think we can. Boy, it's close though. I think their leadership's dropping. I think they're very close to getting army losses. Yes, victory's in our grasp. Alright. That didn't go to plan. However, it was a difficult battle. We got out of it, and I don't think I actually lost any... I don't think I had any units wiped out. I might be wrong about that. Musk routed and then shattered, but I think he survived. I didn't see a notification he was killed. Yeah, Lord fled recently. Okay, that's fine. Let's try and... yeah, let's try and... I guess I may as well shoot Wozag. I don't remember how it works for the underway interception. Obviously all their units are getting wiped out, but do I actually get more post-battle loot for running them down? Maybe. Man. Yeah, so I think that illustrates the need for more of a melee front line. I need at least one more unit of the Goblin Spear Infantry. The melee Spider Riders just did not do enough there. They were actually like that. Yeah, in the underway situation, they're literally worse than a unit of melee spears. And then Muzz got into melee, which was bad. Yeah. Alright, we're not really catching anyone else here. Probably a Pyrrhic victory. Close victory, okay. Yeah, so 2 of these units were out of the battlefield but weren't that badly damaged, and then these 2 took a lot of damage, but I think both survived, and then Musk survived too. So that was all, in terms of, yeah, like I said, I don't think any units were wiped out here. Came close. Alright, that money's nice. An extra 1100 gold sounds attractive, but I think I'm just desperate for replenishment. Okay, physical resistance on the... That's only for our lord, but still better than nothing. Right. So I guess Wurzag was the new faction leader of the Scabby Eye. So this is a funny situation, because normally, of course, Wurzag's an immortal legendary lord, but because he, like, inherited being the leader of that tribe, I guess we get to permanently kill him? We'll see. And their 2 heroes died too. Great.
This is my time.
Nah, Wurzag's still around. Okay.
Real bosses.
That, although he seems to have gotten... Okay, so that audio line was not Wurzag. That was like a goblin, I think. Alright, stuff got a little messed up here, maybe. That's fine.
I'm special.
Alright. Oh, we're not replenishing much. We can't do anything about that. Liable to be attacked by that army of the Border Princes. Can't recruit here either, right? No. Well, we have to just sit here, cross our fingers. Akendorf also might get besieged in the next 1 or 2 turns. Hopefully not right now. Yeah, we've weakened the Scabby Eye quite a bit. I think the Border Princes and the Dwarves are maybe even more of a threat right now. We just need... Yeah, we just need turns to recover. Can't get Goblin Tide yet. Armor and melee attack for Goblins, that'll actually be pretty useful. I think we just keep working towards this. Blue line. You get rank up. Oh no, you get a giant spider. Yeah, that's a good option to have, I think. And you can come out of the army, but I think I need him in the army here. I could come and try and assassinate this guy, but I think I need him in the army because I think the Border Princes may launch an attack against me. There's no soldiers there. Oh, their full stack's not here either, though. Alright. Yeah, this is going to be a couple of dodgy end turns for sure. It's kind of a scenario I didn't want. Like, it's obviously... that could have gone a lot worse than in terms of having units actually wiped out. But yeah, we really need a couple of turns without a fight for this army. I think next turn I have the option as well of recruiting units to, like, merging units and re-recruiting new ones. Okay, Idle Carver. Do you already have one of these? No. Let's give that to you. Alright, well, it's a real shame about Snorko. It's, yeah. Well, you learn these things. Gone but not forgotten. Snorko all weirdy. And yeah, let's move along. Yep. Yep. Oh no. I think we've got to retreat here. Hope they don't have enough movement to follow up and attack. We get replenishment and can attack on our turn or sit in the city. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. At least with this retreat, I don't believe the Scabby Eye have an army to be able to come attack me. And we still end up in our territory for a bit of replenishment. Now what are you guys doing? Oh, they backed out. Okay. Weird.
That's all we need. More boys to...
Alright, they're offering gold for peace treaty. Obviously can't accept that. +5 leadership, all armies for 1500 gold. Yeah, I think I need all the help I can get in terms of improving troops. And this came up, that's really good. I wish I had it a turn earlier though. Yeah, like our replenishment's a lot better now. But for this turn we're still a bit weak.
Not likely.
Well... too many crossbows. Yuck. Yeah, this is going to be difficult. We get the garrison to come help, unless they withdraw. I'm really glad that they backed this army out. They must be concerned about someone coming and attacking Matorka, because these extra 11 units would make a huge difference here. I mean, I think I'm just priced into attacking here. Maybe should have recruited another lord. Oh, it's okay. No point worrying about it now. Obviously, this isn't good that Arachnarok is under siege. Garrison's at pretty much full strength. I know what this army is. It's mostly just spearmen. They've got some archers and a few pistoliers. I think they'll besiege for more than one turn before attacking. So I don't think we have to get up there right now. I think we need to fight this battle right now, then end up somewhere where we get as much replenishment as possible. Yeah, this is tough though. Alright, let's do it. The fact that they were within range of the garrison for reinforcements is really big for us, I think. But they held... yeah, they stood and fought. Well, with these odds, you can understand why. We have most of our archer line intact. We took quite a bit of damage on other units, and we have a good melee front line from our garrison. So that is excellent. We need these guys to be absorbing crossbow shots. We don't have anything that's really going to be able to deal with their crossbows. Okay, let's go ahead and fight this. I've got just one unit of huntsmen too. Okay. This is probably a situation where they do not come towards me, but I'm not sure about that. I'm guessing... oh, we both have quite a few missile units. Lots of magic, that's good. Got a big old hill here, that's also good. Alright, let's make them come towards me up the hill. Yep. And our reinforcements are coming from over this way, that's fine. Almost don't want these goblins involved. I really would just want my garrison on the front line. Definitely don't want these to involve at all. Let's have these three just kind of stand behind. Can possibly throw them into melee if I need to. Yeah, everyone's just a bit damaged is the problem here. Obviously. Not sure what I can get done with these Spider Riders. I think I've got enough of them I can take on the Pistoliers, but they've only got one unit of, but we'll have to see. Are the Pistoliers here? No. Ah, they're at the front. Okay. They're not on force march or anything here, so they may be coming for me. Right, in that case, pull back, I think. And you guys get over here. Yeah, if they give us time to deploy, I'm totally fine with that. Yeah, that's all 8 units out of the garrison. So now the next question is, how do I actually induce them to come attack me? I could use Musk and his magic. The trouble is, it has limited range, and their cavalry could cause him trouble. I guess I just have to cover him with these, my Spider Riders. I can bring up the Arachnarok too. Yeah. Okay, I think getting them to come towards me shouldn't be too bad. Just speed this up. They're taking it under defensive position, which is fine. Just let everyone get in position. I'm much more scared of the crossbows than I am of the other stuff in this army. Like, the melee units will just get worn down and eventually routed by the archers. Just concerned about their, how much damage their crossbows can do to important units. At least the crossbows, the crossbows don't have the best armor piercing, at least. Let's have a look at this front line. Yeah, it's a little, it's kind of scuffed. Well, we're not going to outshoot the crossbowmen anyway, but I probably should have units here angled a bit better. Maybe something like that. So, yeah, now Musk and actually all the spiders need to make their way forward. So I just want to get in range to drop a vindictive glare at the Pistoliers. Oh, I can do it from back in the woods. That's good, at least. I'm just concerned that if he had to get too close, they could obviously come start shooting him before he gets back to the main battle line. Oh, Scubbo unit's weak. That's not good. And these units behind are pretty weak too. Alright, let's see if I can stick these orcs over here. Maybe even... yeah, maybe just switch up the line a little bit. Okay. Yeah, so he only needs to get to here. Just keep everyone here just to protect him. Should only take one cast. If they don't want to come towards me, I can just keep spamming it. Hopefully shots don't end up hitting the trees. No, looks good. Well. Alright, we got one kill. I think that's going to be enough. We'll assume that's enough to get them to come attack us in a minute or two. If not, we'll just repeat. Time's not going to be an issue, so that's fine. Oh, they're not interested. Okay. Well, in that case, run it back. Maybe stand in a slightly different spot. Yeah, so once the Pistoliers are taken care of, have the option of trying to use the Spider Riders to run around the flanks. They can certainly take on the crossbowmen in melee. I'm just concerned about how much they'll get shot trying to do that. Alright, see what this trajectory's like. Looks alright. It's only another couple of kills. Okay, that seems to have done it though. Good.
Great Shaman! Yes, yes!
Do not want you getting in melee. I do need your leadership though.
Shifting!
Arachnarok Spider. Yeah, alright. Pistoliers have committed. Let's have melee spider guys come over this way. Zmez's gonna get caught. Yeah, he might get shot a bit, but... Alright, I guess we kind of just have to cover his escape a little. Ouch. I think the Pistoliers will back off when they have, with the Arachnarok coming in. Yeah, okay. Crossbowmen are in range of us though. We might end up in an awkward situation here where the they just kind of stand back and let their crossbows blaze away at us.
Moving fast! Me is better than dead!
Rather than committing their troops forward. Okay, good. Pistoliers are coming in. Alright, they're going to get shot. That's no problem. Yeah, just getting absolutely slaughtered. Okay, speaking of absolutely slaughtered. Need to get these crossbowmen away from their troops, yeah. It's no good. We can't go after them until their spearmen and swordsmen are out of the way. But yeah, we're not going to wipe those Pistoliers out, but we did a lot of damage to them at least. And yeah, this is kind of what I was afraid of. We're just going to have to take this crossbow fire. It is hitting our garrison units at least. No, the huntsmen are there too. Okay.
Gonna kill him!
Okay, well this is a decent opportunity to come start to kill some of their missile troops. We're going to be in range of their melee line here. Should be casting more spells. Right, after that charge I think we have to actually pull out here though. Alright, you're safe at least. Yeah, Arachnarok Spider, get into melee. You need to get into melee. You can just protect our flank here. Alright, that's their general. Okay. Got a numbers advantage here. Okay. Spiders got out of there, but honestly I've not achieved a great deal. Snorko's taking damage. Yeah. Oh, this isn't Snorko. Sorry. Musk. Alright, we need to just break this unit and then roll up the back of their missile line though. Okay, they are broken, so you go after these ones, you come after these ones, you come after those ones. They're killing a lot of our archers, which is really annoying, because those obviously are part of our main army. Don't want to have to use those nasty Skulkers, but... Our Warmeat is almost charged, that'll help a lot. Yeah, and at least forcing their crossbows to move out of the way is good. Right, routed the unit this way. Let's have you chase after them, you two get in here. Ah, this flank's not going very well. Who's this? Oh, that's Marius. Oh no, that's the general. Okay, don't think he's worth shooting. Yeah, it's a huge clump of dudes here. Our war was not enough to break them. Not completely. Okay, spiders need to get on, stop those crossbows from shooting. These units need to pivot round here, I think. Now this is going alright. We're taking more damage than I like, but I feel I say that in every battle pretty much. Didn't need these nasty Skulkers in the end, that's good. Damage is kind of evenly split around, which is something. I've had crossbows, huntsmen rallying. That's annoying. No, you should not be up this way. Yeah, you need to get back in these woods, clear out their missile units. That's quite a few Spider Riders, but they're hanging in there. Okay, I think we're close to inflicting army losses on them. It's good, of course. Oh, this big boss took a beating. Yeah, and once they do get the army losses, I really would need to... Okay, I think you guys are not going to be really killing too many more of these. Yeah, really want to run down as many as I can. Shoot. How many guys are left here? 1. Okay, that's okay. Okay, they haven't quite routed yet. The battle's gotten into a bit of a messy state. I really want to get up and kill those units if I possibly can. Don't know why. Yeah, I'm really surprised I haven't gotten the army losses. Must be more units. Oh, there's a bunch of units in these woods. Darn it. Okay. Oh, these poor goblins are just being turned into a pincushion. What's happening over here? Alright, those units are chasing after those crossbows. Wait. Oh, I didn't never killed that silly general. Can't really complain too much of how this has gone. At the same time, it's just getting a little unwieldy at the end here. Alright, can we please rout these last silly units? Alright, kill more of those crossbows. Get out of there. Kill him. Okay, is that the army losses? Yeah, I think it is. Victories on our grasp. Okay. Alright, we need to kill as much as possible here. We can follow up and run them down, but I don't want to take another ton of damage off the crossbows, which we're liable to do. Hopefully we can get some replenishment off eating captives after this battle too. Alright, that unit's wiped out. There's a lot of stuff over here that still needs to die. Yes, full unit, man. Get after them. Nah, we can't stop them getting off. Yeah, you keep trying to kill him, I think that's fine. I mean, it doesn't matter too much whether he dies or is really low on health. We'll just mop him up in the next battle. Okay. Yeah, is there any chance of catching these units? Don't think so. Oh, he's on his spider, but... yeah. So sadly it does look like I might be in a situation where I'm losing Achendorf here. Not necessarily though. Alright, we actually did catch these huntsmen. I think I don't want you far at will. Oh no, they got off the battlefield. With like 60 guys left. We haven't killed their lord yet. Okay, that's pretty embarrassing. I guess he's got lots of armor. See if I can slow him down with the nasty Skulker ability. Oh, this unit needs to die. Well, this campaign's given lots of tough and interesting battles, at least. I thought things were going well, but then we're just in a situation now where we really need to be fighting with this army almost every turn, but we're just getting damaged more than we're healing, which is a problem.
Moving fast! Running! Moving fast! Yeah!
Okay, so that should slow him down a lot. Let the archers shoot him a little more.
Running!
Don't really want this unit to get in closer, because then they'll get shot. How much health does he have? Probably a little too much to die here.
Nasty Skulkers! Moving fast!
As I said, it's actually not too bad if he survives. We might be able to snipe him with, magic or something in the next battle. They won't get a replacement lord though, so we still want to kill him here if we can. It'll just make one of their regiments a lord. Nasty Skulkers might have him. Nah, looks like he's just getting away. Oh no, we did get him. Heroic victory. Well, that helps. Means more XP for Musk. Yeah, damage was pretty split across the units. We didn't leave too many of them left. Yeah. Alright, I'm satisfied with this. Oh man, their lord got 106 kills. That's not so great. Ouch. %4 replenishment. Yeah, I mean, we just need to take it, I think. Doing fine for gold. Forbidden Rod. Deals damage for greater magic. Okay.
Now they'll see. Move!
Okay, +5 leadership and fighting against men. We'll definitely make use of that. Unlocked the first couple of regiments of renown. Sadly, or one even, sadly does not include a unit I'm actually allowing recruitment-wise. Yeah, I need to get to rank 16 before I can recruit these death creepers. Okay.
The time for talk is over. Make your...
So there's still this army which is not weak itself down here. I'm okay with them making an attack on Barak Var over the end turn.
That's right!
Seems clear we need to try and wipe this army out, then get up towards Akendorf, probably encamp over the end turn, get as much replenishment as possible.
I refuse.
I do not think this army will launch the attack immediately.
I'm special!
Could go for Goblin Tide now. Yeah, I actually think that's worth grabbing. That helps our... Yeah, that's enough of a stat boost, and we're kind of desperate for keeping the army as strong as I can.
Dogging get it!
Alright, I have to fight this manually. So they've got Huntsmen and 3 crossbows. Alright. Actually, probably gonna... Yeah, it's tough to avoid taking a bunch more damage now, looking at it. I guess I can fire away with magic at the crossbows, but... Is this the same map? Yeah. Try and get a bit more magic. Well, that worked. Okay, so it's basically the same deal as before. I don't think they have pistoliers at all, though. I'm surprised, because I don't think I killed enough of them to wipe them out, but maybe I did. Alright.
My orders!
Maybe we should just... Maybe I should actually just advance on them here. Yeah, I definitely think I want to bring my army down to the woods.
Big boss!
Like this.
Yes!
And I probably want my spiders around this flank. I don't want the Arachnarok taking more damage. Liable to... Yeah, they are liable to try and shoot it though, for sure.
Shifty!
So what do I aim at? Probably those crossbows? And they're the huntsmen. Alright. Yeah, I don't want you getting shot for no reason just yet. Alright, well, there's a decent amount of kills at least. Yeah, I think unfortunately looking at this, I do just have to
Big boss! Suppose?
get up and at him. Really too bad I wasn't able to kill more of the crossbows last battle.
The bad move! Ready!
Okay, you just get up here. Just need to stop them shooting. Okay, those shots are hitting gobbos, that's fine. Alright, got these guys running at least. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. Don't actually need to fully commit into melee with them even. Yeah, you kill these. Alright. Well, doing it this way I probably take more damage on my my cavalry, but I think that's maybe the better way to do it. The Arachnarok in here is going to help break these units faster too. Okay, get you, make sure you're off that. Let's kill their general real fast. Got this guy was on his spider. He should have been helping the cavalry. Okay. Yeah, this went alright. This actually went better, I think, than I thought it would. We didn't get shot too much. Right, probably going to take a little more damage here before it's over. Maybe not. These guys are getting shredded. Nice, okay, we've got them. Good, good, good. Alright, make sure we run them down. Okay, so that's one threat out of the way. I think if the army of 11 or 12 units that were retreated back to Matorka comes and lays siege to Barak Var, I'm okay with that. This army I'm going to move up towards Akendorf. I want a turn's replenishment though. I'm not going to force much up there to fight a battle against Avaland this turn. Yeah, I'm just running these guys down for a little extra in the way of captives. They're all dying because their army's already lost, but looks like we're actually catching most of them too. Alright, I doubt this is much more replenishment, but every little counts. Alright, there's only 2 of them left. That'll do. Only 3 losses. Alright, yeah. That was good at least. Oh boy, imagine when these stacks that they're throwing at us are like Orc Biggins, Longbeards, Great Swords. 1% replenishment. It's so little, but this gold is not very... This gold's not very meaningful, and I honestly have quite a lot of leadership buffs built up.
Don't get there.
Sword of Might, okay.
Now they'll see.
Not likely.
Okay, I think this is a reasonable time to end the episode. I need to figure out exactly what I'm doing with this army. I need to maximize replenishment, which probably means standing about here and going into camp stance. I don't think Marius will lift the siege in order to come down and attack us in the field. He might do. We're not in good shape, but we're... Yeah, 1 or 2 turns of replenishment I think will be much stronger. Alright, well that was an interesting part with lots of tough battles. Having Snorko die was not on the plan, but it happened, so here we are. Yep, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll be back with the next one.